Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Thompson, where we've got North Dakota High School volleyball tonight. A couple of local rivals as the Grafton Spoilers take on the Thompson Tommies. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com to get a free quote. Grafton comes in with a record of 5-6 on the season. The Spoilers split 4 games at the tournament in Valley City last weekend. Thompson 10-0 on the year. The Tommies fresh off a victory in their Region 2 opener against Devils Lake, winning that one 3-0. This will be Grafton's first game in Region 2 play. This is Class A, remember now, as North Dakota volleyball, like basketball, is in 3 classes, AA, A, and B. In the games earlier this evening, in the C-Squad game, Thompson beat Grafton 2-0, and in the JV game, Thompson was a winner 2-0 over the Grafton Spoilers. We'll see what happens in the varsity game here. When we return, we'll have our pregame coaches' comments. We'll hear from Nicole Warren of Grafton and Lisa Strand of Thompson after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
High school volleyball tonight as the Thompson Tommies host Grafton. Lisa Strand, the coach of the Thompson Tommies, joins us now after a trip to Devils Lake last Thursday, where you came out with a 3-0 win.
Yes, it was good to get the win up there. Devils Lake is a good team, so they're going to keep getting better as the season goes along, and hopefully every team is going to progress and us along with that.
What were some of the positives that you saw from the game Thursday?
I thought that Jenna Schwabe did a nice job in the middle. She was very active and got her a lot of touches on blocks. Also, Vivian Myshak, she got a couple of blocks and was pretty effective at the net. Those are in the front row. Abby Olson also got some good hits, and then of course Danny Gross, she does her thing, and then Andy Schwab, she's just so consistent, and she just sees the floor so well. So, with those girls doing their jobs that way, Kaya Hurst making her passes, the setters just have an opportunity to set any one of the hitters, and if they're delivering the way they did that night, it really is helpful.
I want to talk a little bit about setting up on defense. I had kind of a bird's nest view of the Gophers at South Dakota State on Sunday, and thinking how football defense kind of sets up one way and with the occasional adjustment, but with volleyball, you've got to set that up a defense times 6 for serve receive, depending on who's in the game and where.
Right. We have to plan for, like pretty much see where our rotation is at that time, where the front row is, and who's not participating in serve receive, and then hopefully, depending on where the setter is, make the pass so that the setter doesn't have to go too far or run, all over the court. And then our hitters have to call something that is doable. Sometimes they like to predetermine something, and that doesn't work out because the pass doesn't go where they'd like it to. But serve receive is that's key. You gotta, if you're not ready on serve receive and pass it to where kind of we want to funnel it to, then that's where we like it to go. And if it doesn't go there, then there's adjustments to be made. But we kind of like to try to make sure that the ball is passed to a certain area so that we can start our offense the way we'd like to start it.
And then there are times when, with the rule change a few years ago, where a serve that hits the top of the net is in play, that can throw everything off, and you don't want the setter to make the first pass, but sometimes that's what winds up happening.
Yeah, at that point when it hits the top of the net, it's all for one, and anybody can go after it, and anybody can save that ball and try to just keep it alive. We hopefully have another girl on the court that's available that can put the ball in play after the setter takes it, if she does have to take that first one off the net. I mean, those are good serves. If you could, whenever that happens in practice, I say I'll take 20 more of those. But that doesn't happen very often. And when it does, you just hope to adjust and do whatever is necessary to keep that ball alive.
Now you take on Thompson in a region game. What do you know about the Spoilers?
I know that they're a strong hitting team. They're also a good blocking team. They run a 5-1 usually. I don't know if that's what their case is tonight, but and their setter is tall, and she's a good one in the front row as well, can block and hit. And so we've just got to be on our toes and ready for anything. We've got to be ready for block cover because they'll put the ball, stop the ball and keep it back on our court. They pass well. They cover the floor. Nothing hits the floor without effort on their side for sure. So we've just got to stay alive and stay active and try to run some things to get them out of system as much as possible.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you so much, and thanks for all you do for area sports.
That's Lisa Strain, coach of the Thompson Tommies. We'll continue with our pregame show after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. your information stations. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Thompson versus Grafton High School Volleyball tonight. Nicole Warren is the coach of the Grafton Spoilers. Tell me about how your season's gone.
We kind of had we've had a tough first 2 games of the year against Kindred, who was a top Region 1 team, and another top team, Langdon, last week, 2 weeks ago. So we had a week off, and then we went to Valley City and, competed out there. And, yeah, it's just been kind of, we're figuring things out. And, yeah, I mean, we haven't won all of our games that we played, but we definitely have learned some things about our team and things that we can take and do better. And first game after being off for a while, so I'm excited to see how they, step out tonight.
Who have been some people that have stood out for you in the first few weeks?
We have a setter who we're running a 5-1 right now, and she was a hitter for us last year, so it was kind of a mixture of doing some different things. And we have some new faces on the court that are stepping in on the outside, and we do have some experience in the middle and our libero. So I think it's just a combination of figuring out what each of those pieces does for a team and figuring out how to play together, and that's going to take some time. And we're going to have some growing pains, but I think if they stick together and believe that they can compete against anybody, we're going to be okay.
Speaking of competing, you were at a tournament at Valley City over the weekend. How did that go?
Yeah, probably didn't end the way we had hoped, but we started off pretty strong. We went 2-0 in pool play, and then we went into tournament play, and we were in the gold bracket, and some really tough teams. We played Carrington, we played Oak Grove, teams that we haven't seen yet, and so it was fun to get to see what we could do and compete against them. We ended up losing out of the gold bracket, but we competed hard, and I was happy with the kind of fight and the kind of competition we brought to the tournament. So I mean, you can't be too down on a tournament. There's a lot of good competition in A and B, and I love tournaments that are mixed, and so it was a good weekend, I'd say.
Now you take on a Thompson team that's yet to lose this season. What will be the important things against them?
Not getting down on yourself when you make an error. They're a tough team, so forcing ourselves to get after it, even if whatever the scoreboard says, but also just competing hard and believing in our teammates and ourselves. And anything can happen if you come out with a positive attitude, and our girls can do that. We just gotta put our best foot forward tonight, and I think it's gonna be a great battle tonight. I'm excited.
Okay, best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Nicole Warren, coach of the Grafton Spoilers. We'll be back with the starting lineups, Thompson versus Grafton in high school volleyball after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
We have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
Up At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
And time now for our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. First of all, for the Grafton Spoilers, they'll run a 5-1 offense. The center, is Julia Height, number 2, a 5'8 junior. Starting as a middle hitter will be number 5, Elle Schumacher, a 5'9 senior. Lining up opposite the center will be number 12, Mae Thompson, a 5'9 junior. Outside hitter will be number 23, Jocelyn DeGelder, a 5'11 senior. Starting the game in the back row for Grafton will be number 17, Anna Bjornaby, a 5'5 sophomore, and number 27, Annika Sangrate, a 5'3 senior. The libero, the designated back row player, will be number 22, Emma LeClaire. Nicole Warren, the coach of Grafton, the Spoilers, 5-6 on the year. Now for Thompson, their libero will be number 1, Kaya Hurst, a 5'6 senior. The Tommies will have 2 centers during the course of the night. Number 4 is Addison Sage, a 5'6 senior. Number 5, Marcella Stevens, a 5'5 senior. Middle blocker, number 3, Jenna Schwabe, a 5'7 junior, along with number 9, Danica Gross, a 5'10 senior. Outside hitters, number 2, Andy Schwab, a 5'7 junior, and number 14, Abby Olson, a 5'9 senior. Playing opposite the center will be number 6, Chloe Hubner, a 5'7 senior, and number 13, Vivian Myshak, a 6-foot freshman. Lisa Strand, the coach of Thompson, the Tommies 10-0 on this season. And those are the starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. We'll be back with a first serve, Thompson against Grafton, when we return after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Heavy equipment at PurpleWave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller. And I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is completing post-frame buildings 80 by 80, 80 by 160, even 80 by 200. Need an addition or shop reskin? Cywick Lumber and Hardware has all materials. They'll complete to your customized building requests. Bifold doors, hydro doors for farm buildings, and metal sail steel for durable construction. Whether it's new, an addition, or a repair, every building project can be done with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro. All materials, all in one place. Visit or call Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
And the Grafton starter is being introduced here. They'll be on the court to our left in the maroon tops with white sleeves, white numbers trimmed in gold in the front and back, and the word Grafton on the back of the shirts in gold trimmed in white.
And now the starters for the Tommies. The junior, number 2, Abby Schwab.
And the Thompson Tommies will be in their basic black with white letters and numbers and Kelly green from the elbow down to the wrist on the sleeves. This is homecoming week at Thompson. And 3 of the Thompson starters, or players on the team, are on the homecoming court. Kaya Hurst, Addison Sage, and Marcella Stevens. Claire Calling is the only non-volleyball player on the court on the girls' side. And speaking of Claire, I understand she's qualified for the North Dakota Girls State Golf Meet. Congratulations. Boys on the homecoming court, Cash Danner, Gavin Oster, Noah Hippen, and Charlie On. And we'll be seeing the Thompson football team's homecoming game Friday night on yourliveevent.com as the Tommies have a tough one as they take on Harvey Wells County. 7 o'clock kickoff, pregame around 6:30. That'll be Friday night on yourliveevent.com. The Thompson fans' tradition is to stand until their team gets their first point of the contest. This goes for basketball as well. And it appears Grafton will be serving first, and doing that will be their libero, Emma LeClaire, number 22. And here we go. Backs up for Hubner, pushed down, and it lands. And everybody can relax. Jocelyn Oster, number 7, rotating into the game for Thompson, and she'll serve it up from right to left. Gross from the middle, too long, and no touch on the way out. Coming in now is number 16, Layla Miller, a 5'3" senior, to serve it up for the Grafton Spoilers. Long tip, long dig, and tipped over, and down it will go.
Miller serving.
Match's best 3 out of 5, 25 points to win a set. You got to win by 2 points. If we go to a 5th set, that'll only go to 15, and that just got the back line. The swing by number 18, Cheyenne Black Cloud. And Grafton up 3-1. Hubner. And that's good. Just in front of the back line. Thompson get the serve back, trailing 3-2. Andy Sage rotates out of the game, and number 5, Marcella Stevens, will be the setter. And Tommy's tied up at 3. Black Cloud into the net. And Thompson back in front. 4-3. Senior Chloe Hubner with the serve. Schumacher tipping. Up by Hubner. Gross with a tip, and that didn't quite work. And we're tied at 4. Number 2, Julia Height, the setter, putting it up for Grafton. Gross, bango. Thompson back in front, 5-4. Gross to serve. Mae Thompson pushing over, free ball for the Tommies. Back set far side. Down the line missing. Vivian Myshak with the swing. Tied at 5 in the opening set. Number 5, Elle Schumacher, a 5'9" senior, is putting up for the Spoilers. And she'll have an ace. Stevens back set to the middle. Schwab tipped it over. Tommies will get another chance. Here's Schwab again. Long tip by Thompson is covered. Mae Thompson, that is. And Jenna Schwabe gets a kill off a defender and out of play. Tied at 6, and number 2, Andy Schwab to serve for the Tommies. And that's too deep. First service error of the game. Cheyenne Black Cloud to serve. And that'll go as an ace. Went through the hands of Kaya Hurst, out of play. And that's too long. Thompson getting the serve back. Trailing 8-7. Addie Sage rotating in the game to the back row to be the setter of the next 3 rotations. 14, Abby Olsen into the front row. Long volley run down by Hurst. Abby Olsen. That's still good because if it hits the ceiling and doesn't cross the net, that's fair play. A Hubner swing is dug. Tipped over by DeGelder, 23. Here's Abby Olsen again, hit off hands. DeGelder. Nice dig by Schwab. Hurst from the back taking a swing, but into the net. And Grafton in front, 9-7. They make changes. 17, Anna Bjornaby, a 5'5" sophomore, into serve. Olsen, long tip, and gets a kill. Tommies get the serve back. Off the Hurst serve. Overkill, or overpass rather, blocked back. Tommies will try again. Hubner pushing over, and it stays down. 3 kills for Kylie Hubner in the opening set. And Hurst trying to break a 9-9 tie. Too much on that one by DeGelder. Big swing down the line, good by number 15, Alexis Tompkins. Her first kill, and we're tied at 10. And the libero Emma LeClaire to serve for Grafton. Gross blocked back. Second block for Elle Schumacher. And the Spoilers back in the lead 11-10 as we've gone back and forth here in the opening set. DeGilder clobbers that one out. Jocelyn Oster rotating in for Thompson, replacing Abby Olsen. And Oster to serve it. And DeGilder with the kill. That is her first of the night. And the Spoilers back in front, 12-11. This pace is not going to work because to win the set, you have to do it by 2 points. Back set, Hubner. Free ball for Thompson. Gross, tipping, comes back. Great dig. And they're going to call a double hit on one of the Tommies. Jocelyn Oster with some good hustle to get to that ball, but we play on. Just over the net, volleyed over. Schumacher, a long tip. It was going to go out of bounds, but one of the Tommies got an arm on it. Schumacher, a productive opening set. 2 kills, 2 blocks, and 1 ace so far. Hubner, tipping pass, a double block. Big block! Kylie Hubner with a big block. And Hubner will go back to serve. And Schumacher hitting it out of bounds. Hubner looking to tie this one up. And how many times have I said that in this opening set? Schumacher, long tip, covered by Oster. Schwab, blocked back. Height and Schumacher on the block. And the Spoilers back in the lead at 15-13. Height serving. Gross tipping that over. And that'll go 4 hits against Grafton as the attempted tip didn't quite work out. And a carry called against Thompson as they were trying to make the block or follow up after the block. 16-14 Grafton in set one. Stevens a bump set. Schwabe hits. And scrambled over. Myshak blocked back. You cannot celebrate too soon in this game. Jenna Schwabe getting a kill. And Tommy's got the serve back. And missed down the far sideline. Tied at 16. Andy Schwab serve. And Thompson back in front. Little disarray on the spoiler side. Schwab serving again. Tompkins hitting off hands and down. Ties it at 17. 5'7" senior Alexis Tompkins with her second kill. And into the game, or into the back row is number 18, Cheyenne Blackcloud. Stevens for Abby Olson. And that stays down. Abby Olson's second kill of the opening set. Addison Sage in the game to serve and be the center on the next three rotations. Hubner's in the front row along with Olson, and there's a kill by DeGelder. Not hard, but it found the right spot. 18 all in the opening set. As Anna Bjorneby rotates into the back row for the Spoilers. And serves an ace. (19-18) Grafton in the first set. Olson off hands and out of play. Abby Olson's third kill of the set. Tied at 19. It's 25 to win, and you have to win by 2. Kaya Hurst with the serve. And a hit off hands by Jocelyn DeGelder, number 23, puts Grafton back in front. And Emma LeClaire to serve for the Spoilers. Back set, Hubner blocked back. And that hit the antenna. (21-19). Grafton 4 points away from taking the opening set. Sage bumps over a free ball for the Spoilers. Back set near side, and Schumacher clobbered it out of bounds. Abby Olson out, Jocelyn Olson in, Oster into the back row, and Oster to serve from right to left. DeGelder down the line, yes. Four kills for DeGelder. And Grafton now 3 points away from taking the opening set, and they've got the serve. Tompkins serving it up. Bumped over by Andy Schwab. Schumacher just missed the back line. Or wait a sec. There was a touch on the way out, they say. And a kill for Schumacher and a timeout taken by Thompson. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Grafton leading Thompson in the opening set. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
52 cards, there's one that stands above the rest, the Ace of Spades. And when it comes to septic service, porta potty rentals, and now offering drain cleaning, the name says it all. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. From full service septic pumping to clean, dependable porta potties for any event or job site, our crew delivers fast, reliable service with no mess and no stress. No wild cards, no jokers, just the Ace. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rental.
Thompson using the first of the 2 timeouts that are allowed per set. Grafton 2 points away from an opening set victory. As Layla Miller, number 16, back to serve. Thompson will take advantage of the service error. Getting the serve back. Black Cloud tipping down. Cheyenne Black Cloud with her second kill, and now it's set point for Grafton, and their setter Julia Height will serve it up. And Thompson will take their second and final timeout of the set. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Grafton leads Thompson 24-21 in the opening set. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Grafton 1 point away from taking the opening set. They've got both their timeouts left if they need them. And Julia Height to serve it up. Her twin sister Alyssa also on the team, number 25. Volley down the line by Schwabe. That's covered. Black Cloud into the net. The Tommies catch a break. Roast to serve, but still set point for the Grafton Spoilers. Oh, clobbered and down. Schumacher again with her fourth kill of the set. And Grafton take the opening set by a score of 25-22. It's best 3 out of 5, so should be in for an interesting night here on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Grafton up 1-0. We'll be back with set 2 after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear.
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
With Reagan Schittler on camera, Joe Lancello on the play-by-play game, or set 2, after Grafton won the first set 25-22. Unofficial stats: Grafton with 12 kills, 4 blocks, 3 aces, 2 service errors. L. Schumacher with 4 kills, 2.5 blocks, and an ace. Thompson unofficially 9 kills, no blocks, 1 ace, 1 service error. Abby Olson and Chloe Hubner with 3 kills apiece to lead Thompson, and Thompson will be serving first here in set number 2. Remember, following our game, we'll have the precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Egg, and our player of the game brought to you by Enbridge. Grafton's front row with 23 to Gelder. The setter, Height, number 2, and Alexis Tompkins, number 15. Kaya Hurst, the libero, to serve for Thompson. The Tommies with Gross in the front row, along with Hubner and Abby Olson. And Hurst starts us off with an ace. Volleyed over, and a nice spot by Jocelyn de Gelder. 5 kills for de Gelder, and it's 1-all. The libero, LeClaire, serving it up. Gross trying to go down the line, but missed. Played off the net and cleared. Tommy's try again with Olson tipping. Hubner. LeClaire a bump, volleyed over. Whistle. And a double hit caught by Anna Bjornaby as she was delivering the ball. 2-2 in the second. Jocelyn Oster into the game to serve it up for Thompson. De Gelder, yes. De Gelder, a senior now, 6 kills. And the Spoilers back in front 3-2. Back to serve number 16, Layla Miller. Olsen volleys over. Schumacher dug. And Schumacher getting a second chance and taking it. Thought that might have hit the antenna, but apparently not. Schumacher, dug by Hurst. Height dumps over it and gets a kill. Julia Height, the setter. 5-2 Spoilers. Andy Schwab pushed it over, scrambled back over. Hubner blocked back And out of play. 5 blocks for Grafton tonight, the first for Black Cloud. And Grafton up 6-2. Gross. Black Cloud into the net. Point for Thompson. 13, Vivian Myshak, a 6-foot freshman, rotates into the game into the front row for Thompson. Hubner with the serve. Black Cloud hit it over. Schwab. I didn't think that crossed the net, but apparently it did. We play on. Black Cloud. Off hands and out of play. Third kill for Black Cloud, who's a 5'9" junior. Height back to serve. Schwab volleys over. Schumacher, a big swing, and it stays out of play. 6 kills for the senior L. Schumacher. And Thompson will take a timeout. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Grafton won the first hit over Thompson 25-22, and the Spoilers lead Thompson 8-3 in the second. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Thompson using an early timeout here in the second set as they trail Grafton 8-3. Julia Height to serve it up for the Spoilers from left to right. Stevens a bump set far side for Gross, off a blocker, and it stays down. Second kill for Danica Gross. Gross will go back to serve. Schumacher. Stevens. Blocked back. Scrambled over. And it stays down. Jenna Schwabe with a kill to make it 8-5. Serve off the top of the net. Hit into the net by Black Cloud. Thompson with 3 straight points. Gross serving again. Long tip by number 12, Mae Thompson. And Schwabe missed. Grafton get the point and a 9-6 lead. As Schumacher back to serve. Schwabe hits. From the near side, Mae Thompson. Mae Thompson, a 5'9" junior, with her first kill. And the Spoilers up 10-6 as Schumacher serves again. Myshak. And that's good. Vivian Myshak with her first kill. Timeout for a towel break. As Mae Thompson does a little cleaning.
Schwab serving.
Andy Schwab will serve it up for Thompson. Tommy's down 3 in this set and down 1-0. Abby Olson blocked back. Tight to the net and smashed down. Alexis Tompkins with her third kill. You think it's a break when Schumacher rotates onto the front row. Tompkins says, oh yeah, I can play a bit too. Olsen into the net. And Thompson just not really in sync tonight. Black Cloud serve. And Schwabe hits wide. (13-7). Grafton in the lead after winning the first set 25-22. And that's clobbered out of bounds. Third service error for Grafton in the game. 13-8. Thompson to serve. Olsen and Hubner in the front row for the Tommies. Back set, volley to the coffin corner, well placed by Mae Thompson. Thompson with a kill against Thompson, her second. 14-8 in favor of Grafton. Abby Olsen. DeGelder's hit is dug. DeGelder to push over. Hubner. And that's good. Chloe Hubner with her fourth kill. Kaya Hurst serving with the Tommies trailing 14-9 in set 2. DeGelder with a tip. Free ball pushed over by Schwab. Blocked. Gross. And that's the first block for a point by the Tommies tonight. Tompkins pushes over. And a free ball. DeGelder into the net. (11 serving 14). Tompkins. Right to Schwab. Hubner tipping over the double block. Kept alive by LeClaire. Olsen off hands and out of play. Fourth kill for Abby Olsen. Tommy's within 2 at 14-12. DeGelder missed down the line. And Grafton will take their first time out of the second set. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Grafton won the first set over Thompson 25-22, but the Tommies within 1 at 14-13 in the second. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Each team has used one of their 2 allotted timeouts in set number 2. Thompson on a 5-1 run. DeGilder bumps over, covered by Hurst. Hubner, yes! Tied at 14. Hubner now with 5 kills. And that'll be a point for Thompson on a carry. Tommy's with their, no, they led 1-0. Other than that, they've trailed in this set. And there's a serve long. Second service error against the Tommies today. And the libero, Emma LeClaire, to serve it up. 15 all here in set 2. Hurst pushes over. DeGelder just missed. And if we had video assistant replay here, I'm sure people would be wanting a look at that, because that was close. Oster into the game serving. Here's a Schumacher volley short. And to be fair, Grafton has hurt themselves with a lot of hitting errors. I'm not sure what their percentage would actually be. Here's a DeGilder tip. Kept alive, and Oster puts over a free ball. DeGelder. Nice. I was going to say nice dig. It just didn't work out. Jocelyn DeGelder with her 7th kill. Grafton get the serve back, down by a point, and DeGelder back to serve. On the overpass, pushed down by the setter, Height. 17 all in set 2. Bump set for Schwab, just short. Didn't cross the net. DeGelder serves out of bounds. 4th service error against the Spoilers. And DeGelder out into the back row, number 16, Layla Miller. 18 all in the second set. Chloe Hubner, the lefty, serving. Black Cloud into the net. And Thompson back in the lead. Pushed over by Hyde on the second ball. Here's Schwab. Black Cloud reaching on the run, put it over. And it threw off the Thompson defense. Savannah Black Cloud with her 4th kill. Excuse me, that was her older sister. This is Cheyenne. 19 all in set 2. As Julia Height to serve. Hurst pushes over. Back set. May Thompson off hands and down. May Thompson puts the Spoilers back in the lead 20-19 in set 2. Grafton won the first set 25-22. Schwab. Out of bounds. 21-19 in favor of Grafton. Julia Height serves again. Back set, Gross, yes! Third kill for Danica Gross. 21-20. Thompson looking to tie the second set and tie the match at a set apiece. Tipped over by Schumacher, kept alive. Schwab with a long bump. Black Cloud, bango. Five kills for Black Cloud. 22-20 Grafton. And El Schumacher back to serve now for Grafton. Tight, too tight, and an overpass, and thank you very much, says Alexis Tompkins. And Thompson will take a timeout. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Grafton won the first set 25-22. They're leading 23-20 in the second set on YourLiveEvent.com.
Make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Grafton with a 2-point lead in the serve, trying to go up 2-0 over a Thompson team that came into the night 10-0. El Schumacher to serve it up. Back set, and Myshak into the net. Set point for the Spoilers in number 2. Schwab for Schwabi. Thompson, May Thompson off hands, kept alive, scrambled over, bumped back over. Schwabi pushed over, and Tompkins missing wide. While Thompson gets the serve back, it is still set point for Grafton. And May Thompson's bump never cleared the net. 24-22, 25 to win the set, but you have to win by 2 points. Pushed over by Tompkins. Back set. May Thompson. Stevens with a bump, put over by Myshak, just a little too long. And Grafton takes set 2 by a score of 25-22. Same score as the first set. And the Spoilers now 1 set away from ending Thompson's 10-game unbeaten streak. 2-0 on Grafton on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. We'll come back to Thompson for set number 3 after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-size hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Joe Lancello back at Thompson, where Grafton close to pulling off an upset as they lead Thompson 2-0, 25-22 and 25-22. Unofficially, Grafton with 27 kills, 5 blocks, 3 aces, and 4 service errors through 2 sets. 7 kills for Jocelyn DeGelder and 6 kills, 2.5 blocks, and an ace for El Schumacher. Thompson unofficially 15 kills, 1 block, 2 aces, 2 service errors. Chloe Hubner 6 kills and Abby Olson 4 to lead the Tommies. It'll be Grafton serving first to begin the 3rd set. Thompson's front row has Chloe Hubner, Abby Olson, and Danica Gross, I believe. Jocelyn DeGelder up front, along with the center height, and Schumacher, the middle hitter for Grafton. And the libero, Emma LeClaire, set to get us going in set 3 from left to right. And that missed. And Thompson scored first on the 5th service error on the Spoilers. Jocelyn Oster rotates in and serves. Pushed back over by Hubner on the overpass, and Grafton couldn't do anything about it. 2-0 in favor of the Tommies. Smashed down by Schumacher. Seven kills now for Schumacher as the Spoilers get the serve trailing 2-1. Layla Miller, number 16, rotates into the back row and will serve it up. Hubner hits over. Height trying to push it over, I think called for a carry. Thought it might have been a double hit, but ball still wasn't played cleanly. 3-1 Tommies. Black Cloud hit it long. And Chloe Hubner, the left-hander, serving again. Black Cloud, Doug. Gross is blocked, comes back over, pushed over again. Myshak tipping. And down. Second kill for the freshman Vivian Myshak. Schumacher, long tip, too long. And Grafton hurting themselves here in set 3. 4 of Thompson's points on Grafton errors. And Schumacher with a block. Schumacher 3 solo blocks and 1 block assist for Grafton as the Spoilers get the serve back, and Julia Height, the center, to put it up. Tipped over by Schwab. Black Cloud, Doug, Myshak. Bumps it to the near side for May Thompson. Tommy's got a free ball. Stevens setting for Gross, off hands. A scramble. And Gross getting that over. Getting a little wild and woolly here. Myshak with a hit off a blocker and down. Third kill for Myshak, 7-2 Thompson. Danica Gross now to serve for Thompson. Black Cloud. Was there a touch on the way? Yes, there was. Six skills for Black Cloud. Grafton serving, trailing 7-3. Black Cloud has a lot of power, sometimes too much. Stevens tips it over on the second ball. Back set from A. Thompson. Tommy's cover, and a hit just missing the near corner. Grafton down 7-4 in the third set, but leading 2-0. Thompson trying to stay alive here. Schwab tipped it over. Black Cloud. And down it goes. Three straight points now for Grafton as they've cut the gap to 2. Schumacher serves into the net. Six service errors now against Grafton as Thompson with an 8-5 lead. They get the serve back. Tompkins. Dug by Abby Olson, who will get the set and put it down. 5 kills for Abby Olson. 9-5 Thompson as the Tommies trying to get back into this match, trailing 2-0. Tompkins. Myshak. Up by May Thompson. Here's Black Cloud. Myshak putting it over on the second ball. That's tight. May Thompson with a tip, and it stays down. 4 kills for May Thompson. And it'll be Cheyenne Black Cloud back to serve from left to right. Stevens a bump set for Olson. Just missing the corner. Grafton now within 2 at 9-7 as they look for the sweep. Myshak, and that's out of play. Myshak with her 4th kill, her 3rd in this set. Sage back to serve. Chloe Huebner in the front row now for Thompson, along with Olson and Jenna Schwabe. May Thompson blocked. Thompson with an 11-7 lead. DeGelder back in the game. Doug. Here's Abby Olson again with a tip. Block back. May Thompson hits over. Nice job by Hurst to reach for that, but The pass didn't quite work out. Mae Thompson gets her 5th kill. 8 serving 11. 17 Anna Bjornaby serving for the Spoilers. Back set. Schwabe, long volley. DeGelder fouled that one off. Didn't get a good swing on that. The Kaya Hurst serve. Quick set. Tompkins tipping. Nice dig by Schwab to keep it alive. Free ball. Slide set for Tompkins. It's blocked but out of bounds. And Alexis Tompkins gets her 5th kill. And the serve by the libero LeClaire is out of bounds. Now Jocelyn Oster serving for Thompson. A hit off hands, kept alive. Gross tipping. Back to the Tommy side. Schwab missed. And Jocelyn DeGilder with the serve for Grafton. And a carry called against Grafton. They were trying to take advantage of an opening on the far side. But Haste made a little waste there, and the Tommies with the serve up 14-10. Thompson down 2 sets to none. Black Cloud. Gross missing. (11 serving 14). Hubner rotates out, and number 5, Marcella Stevens, in the game for Thompson. And she'll be the setter. Speaking of setters, Julia Height, the Grafton setter, is serving. Back set, Gross, too long. And Grafton clawing back here in the 3rd set as they try to finish off a sweep. Stevens pushes over. Mae Thompson. Gross bumps over. Black Cloud blocked back, but out of bounds. 8 kills for Cheyenne Black Cloud. And the Spoilers with a chance to tie this 3rd set. Gross tips. Black Cloud bumps over. Schwab. Up by LeClaire. Mae Thompson. Myshak bumps it over. Schumacher, yes. 8 kills for El Schumacher. And we're tied at 14 in set 3. Height with the serve. Hurst with a swing from the back row. Joust at the net. I thought I heard a whistle. I did, and it's a net call against Grafton. And the Tommies back in front, 15-14. 25 to win a set, and you got to win by 2 points as Gross serves again for Thompson. Down the line, yes, for Mae Thompson. Her 6th kill, and we're tied at 15. And El Schumacher back to serve for the Spoilers. Myshak off the block and down. 5 kills for the freshman Vivian Myshak. Andy Schwab with the serve. Tompkins. Reaching dig, kept it alive. Abby Olson didn't hit it hard, but found the right spot. 6 kills for Abby Olson. Thompson back up 17-15 here in the third. Tommies need to win this set to stay alive in this best three out of 5 match. And timeout for a towel job. Got to make sure you folks see the sideline. Thompson's next game will be Thursday at Harvey Wells County. Grafton's next game will be at Carrington on Thursday. Couple more Region 2 games in Class A. The Andy Schwab serve. Tompkins. Abby Olson. Dug by Black Cloud. A hit in the second ball, covered. Stevens tries the second ball. Black Cloud blocked but out of bounds. Black Cloud with 9 kills now, and quite a few of those have been, or it seems that way, off a Thompson block. 16 serving 18, and Cheyenne Black Cloud to serve. Myshak. DeGelder back in the game, back on the front row. Olson, yes. Found the hole in the donut. 7 kills for Abby Olson. And Thompson with a 19-16 lead. Sage in to serve. She'll be the setter of the next 3 rotations. Hubner in the front row with Abby Olson and Jenna Schwabe. DeGelder. Little disarray there. Tommy's got the ball over. DeGelder. Dug by Hurst. Hurst with a swing. Mae Thompson, nice sig by Schwab. Abby Olson to LeClaire. DeGelder. Dug by Abby Olson. Boy, that's tight. Shouse at the net. Tommy's hit it over. Tompkins off hands. Nice one-arm dig. Hurst hits over. DeGelder. Straight back over. Mae Thompson pushing over. And Mae Thompson called for a double hit. Senior Addison Sage to serve it up again. Tompkins. It was in bounds. Just got the near sideline. Tompkins now with 6 kills. And Grafton hanging around here, trailing 19-17 as Anna Bjornaby serving for the Spoilers. Abby Olson tipping. Bjornaby sets for DeGelder. Blocked. And it'll stay down. Double hit called. And now Grafton a chance to tie. Olson blocked. Tompkins in height on that block. 19 all in set 3. Hubner hitting over. DeGelder down the line. Yes. 8 kills for Jocelyn DeGelder. And Thompson in front 20-19 as they go for the sweep. They won the first 2 sets. 25-22 and 25-22. Fourth service error in this set by Grafton, and they've got 8 in the contest. We're tied at 20. As Thompson's libero Kaya Hurst serves it up. To Gelder. There was a touch near the net. Abby Olson, just missed. That was close. Grafton back in front, 21-20. As the libero Emma LeClaire to serve. Hubner, dug by Bjornaby. Put over on the second ball. Abby Olson hitting. And there was a touch at the net. There was a touch on the net. And the captain, Julia Height, talking to the top official. Tied at 21. Overpass, joust at the net. Hubner. Height trying again on the second ball. Hubner off a hand. Bumped over, pushed back down by Gross. Fourth kill for Danica Gross. And timeout Grafton. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Grafton leads Thompson 2-0. Thompson leading in the third set, 22-21. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
We have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Grafton 1 timeout remaining, Thompson 2 remaining in this third set. Thompson 3 points away from forcing a fourth set and trying to keep their perfect 10-0 record alive. Jocelyn Oster will serve it up. Schumacher volleys over. Long tip, almost mishandled. Bumped over by Height, free ball Tommies. Hubner off hands and blocked back. And Grafton's block has given Thompson fits. Eight blocks for the Spoilers unofficially. Tied at 22 in the third. Sage bumps over a free ball. Schumacher a long tip covered by Hurst. Black Cloud. I didn't think that crossed the net, and it didn't. 23-22 Thompson. Myshak back in the game in the front row. Chloe Hubner serving. Shank to the near side. Pushed over by Miller. And Long. Set point in number 3 for Thompson. And Grafton will use their second timeout. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Grafton up 2-0, but Thompson 1 point away from winning the third set. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching. so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
Grafton now out of timeouts in the third set. Thompson with 2 left if they need them. They'd rather not, as they're 1 point away from winning the third set. Tommies are down 2-0. And Chloe Hubner serving for set point in number 3. Schumacher tipping off hands. Tommy's cover. Schwab. And Schumacher off hands and out of play. 9th kill for El Schumacher. Still set point for Thompson here, as Julia Height goes back to serve. That was too tight, and that was pushed back down by Black Cloud. 10th kill for Black Cloud. 24 all. You got to win by 2 points. The Height serve. Stevens for Schwab, tipping down. Andy Schwab, I've got that down for her first kill tonight. But it sets up another set point for Thompson here in the third. You got to win by 2. Here's the Danica Gross serve. Schumacher, a tip off hands, kept alive. Schwab bumps over. Except for Mae Thompson, off hands and down. Mae Thompson with her 7th kill. And we're tied at 25. Again, you got to win by 2 points. The Schumacher serve. Tipped by Schwab, pushed back over. Stevens from Ishak, volleys over the double block, kept alive, pushed over. Schwab, volleyed back. Schwabi. Black Cloud pushing over. Schwab. Tompkins tipping. Off a hand to keep it alive. And a joust of the net won by Tompkins. And now Thompson will use a timeout. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Grafton up 2-0, and now the Spoilers 1 point away from completing a sweep. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Grafton fought off 2 Thompson set points, and now the Spoilers have a match point here in the third. Leading 26-25. You got to win by 2 points. And the Schumacher serve is into the net. Tough way to give up a point. 5th service error against Grafton in this set alone, and they've got 9 in the contest. Tied at 26. Tompkins, long tip. Olsen tipped it into the net. And the down official checking something. And once again, it's set point for Grafton as Black Cloud serves. Olsen. Bumped straight over by LeClaire. Myshak down the line, yes! Six go for the freshman Vivian Myshak. 27 all. Again, you got to win by 2 points. Addie Sage back to serve. She'll be the center of the next 3 rotations. 27, Annika Sangrate has checked into the back row for Grafton. Back set, May Thompson down. And the Spoilers again set point on the 8th kill for May Thompson. And she'll go back to serve. Thompson trying to seal a win in Thompson. Olsen. Scrambling dig. Joust at the net. Pushed over by Tompkins. Olsen blocked back! Tompkins with the block. And Grafton with the upset. Grafton beating Thompson 3-0 on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Grafton wins 3-0, 25-22, 25-22, and 29-27. We'll be back with our postgame after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
And welcome back to Thompson. Joe Lancello with you as the Thompson Tommies fall to the Grafton Spoilers 3-0. First loss of the year for Thompson after 10 straight wins. The scores were 25-22, 25-22, and 29-27 in that third set, where each team had a chance or a couple of chances to win the set. And it was Grafton who spoiled Thompson's undefeated start to the season. Grafton now 6-6 on the year. Thompson at 10-1. Hoping to get a word with Coach Lisa Strand. She may be talking to her team a little bit. Let's take a look at some things here for in the opening set. It was pretty well back and forth. We were tied at 19, but then Grafton getting a couple of kills from Jocelyn DeGelder, and then finally a couple of kills also from their middle, El Schumacher, who had a really strong game for Grafton tonight as the Spoilers take the first set 25-22. Then into the second set, Grafton jumped up 10-6, they were ahead. Thompson came back to tie it at 14. And we were tied at 18-19. Grafton would wind up grabbing the lead on one kill by May Thompson. And a couple of hitting errors by Thompson gave Grafton the second set 25-22. Into the third. Very wild. Thompson off to a 6-1 start. They would actually 7-2 would be their biggest advantage. Grafton would come back and tie the set at 14, tie the third set. Tied at 15, tied at 19, at 20, at 21, at 22. Thompson had set point at 24-22, but then El Schumacher with a hit off a block to make it 24-23. Then Cheyenne Blackcloud taking advantage of an overpass to tie it at 24. Thompson got a kill from Andy Schwab to make it 25-24. A kill right back by May Thompson made it 25 all. Grafton had a match point at 26-25. We're not able to convert. At 27-26, had a match point, couldn't convert. Thompson tied it at 27. But then a kill from May Thompson and then a block by Alexis Tompkins sealed the third set for Grafton, and they win it 29-27. Looking to see if someone from the Grafton dressing room is available to get our post-game, our player of the game brought to you by Enbridge. Right now, going to go with our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag. So many notes here. Precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsborough. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Precision play of the game. I'll go with the last one, the very last play. I was just talking about it. Where'd it go here in my notes? A block by Alexis Tompkins. That'll be our precision play of the game. Brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsborough. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. We'll take a break here and go over some stats and have our player of the game for you hopefully in just a couple of moments on yourliveevent.com.
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is completing post frame buildings 80 by 80, 80 by 160, even 80 by 200. Need an addition or a shop reskin? Cywick Lumber and Hardware has all materials. They'll complete to your customized building requests. Bifold doors, hydro doors for farm buildings, and metal sail steel for durable construction. Whether it's new, an addition, or a repair, every building project can be done with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro. All materials, all in one place. Visit or call Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
In a deck of 52 cards, there's one that stands above the rest, the Ace of Spades. And when it comes to septic service, porta potty rentals, and now offering drain cleaning, the name says it all. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. From full-service septic pumping to clean, dependable porta potties for any event or job site, our crew delivers fast, reliable service with no mess and no stress. No wild cards, no jokers, just the Ace. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
And welcome back to Thompson. Joe Lancello joined by L. Schumacher of the Grafton Spoilers. Winners tonight, 3-0 over Thompson, 25-22, 25-22, and 29-27. That was quite a game.
Yeah, we worked as hard as we could. We got our block up, and yeah, energy is everything.
You getting your block up, I mean, was an outstanding job, just getting so many points from yourself and so many other people.
Yeah, we work our hardest. Blocking is, that was very good.
And the offense pretty well spread around as far as kills go. Okay, here we go. I had you down for 9 kills, 3.5 blocks, and an ace. And Cheyenne Blackcloud, the only player in double figures with 10, but Jocelyn DeGilder had 8. Mae Thompson, ironically, in a place called Thompson with 8 kills as well. And one thing about your team, I noticed you hit the ball hard all the time on serves, everything, and it does force the other team to make some plays they may not want to.
Yeah, we have great chemistry. We all bond together, and it's easy to talk on the kills. We know where we're going to place them.
So now 6-6 on the year, the overall record, and Thursday you go to Carrington.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game. I'm excited for it. Let's hope we get a win.
What do you think of your team getting the win tonight? Surprised that you swept them?
I mean, it was definitely good that we swept them, but they're a good team, and I'm glad we won.
And you may see them again come tournament time.
Yes.
All right. L. Schumacher, our energy player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Did I put the... Yes, I did. Brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And I'll have a T-shirt for you from the folks at Enbridge in just a second here. Just hang around here. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
L. Schumacher, the Grafton Spoilers, winners 3-0 over Thompson. We'll be back with the final stats and wrap things up after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Back at Thompson, Joe Lancello with you after the Grafton Spoilers surprise Thompson 3-0, scores 25-22, 25-22, and 29-27. Grafton now 6-6 on the year, Thompson at 10-1. Running down the individual numbers unofficially tonight for Grafton, their spoiler, Julia Hyde, had 2 kills and 2 block assists. Elle Schumacher, our player of the game, had 9 kills, 3.5 blocks, and 1 ace. 8 kills for Mae Thompson. 7 kills, 1.5 blocks for Alexis Tompkins. 10 kills, 1 block, 1 ace for Cheyenne Black Cloud. 1 ace for Anna Bjornaby. Jocelyn de Gelder with 8 kills and 1 block. Grafton unofficially 44 kills, 8 blocks, 3 service aces, 9 service errors. For Thompson, led by Abby Olson, who had 8 kills and 1 block assist, 6 kills and an ace for Chloe Hubner, 6 kills for Vivian Myshak, 4 kills and a block for Danica Gross, 2 kills, 1 block assist for Jenna Schwabe, Andy Schwab with 1 kill, Kaya Hurst with an ace. Thompson unofficially 27 kills, 2 blocks, 2 aces, 2 service errors. Thompson now 10-1 on the season. Their next game Thursday at Harvey Wells County. Grafton's next game will be at Carrington on Thursday. A reminder, we'll be back here in Thompson for the homecoming football game Friday night against Harvey Wells County. Kickoff time is 7 o'clock and our pregame coverage around 6:30 this coming Friday night. We invite you to join us for all of that. Thanks very much for Reagan Shetler on camera tonight. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Without them, we could not bring you sports on yourliveevent.com. And thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here. In 3 sets, Grafton sweeping Thompson 25-22, 25-22, and 29-27. Have a good night, and we will talk to you later. Good night, everyone.